is you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask you. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. A trinket in yon shop caught my eye. A small, ornate box of exceptional craftsmanship. Alas, 'twould seem I do not have the coin on hand to purchase it. I can certainly procure the gold later, but by then, the box might be... If you'd be kind enough to lend me the amount I need, I would repay every last coin. Yes? Is there aught I can do for you? Or could it be that you've reconsidered my request? Are you sure? Oh, many thanks. I shall repay...
Not you again! I thought I made myself quite clear.
Ah, but I've brought the gold this time. I assume that changes... Oh,
Well, if you've got the gold, then you're welcome to spend it. This is the one you've been eyeing, isn't it? Go on.
Really now? You mustn't...
my thanks. I finally have what I came for. And worry not, you'll have your coin back in good time, I promise you.
He seems a young man of decent character. I believe his promise to repay you was a genuine one. Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
I'm afraid I must be going now. Thank you again for your aid.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure.
Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check... the price, just remember, my... Visitors die early death. Hope to see you again.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat.
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, it's the sort of thing you hear bandied about the tavern every other night, isn't it? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. Haven't learned much, that's for sure. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from, then? Makes a man...
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky.
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose.
It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Feeling rested, I trust.
Why, you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening.
Be ready to give the signal.
Welcome. Not sure what they expect. I'm no cook, am I?
Waste of time.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Plenty of gossip.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Vernworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
We have been charged with the felling of monsters.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deezer's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels before now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of it. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
Pray, follow me.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Deezer demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee, be cautious. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Over here, if you would.
I'll take the night watch of the desperate getting.
It is a welcome sight.
Pray, light your lantern, Master. Over here, if you please. It's a glad thing we rested when you did.
Try not to get hurt, lest all that vim go to waste.
Here, strike with lightning on the side.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Come, I'll lead the way.
I shan't let them off. Not bad.
Focus. Battle continues.
Not a bad one.
Pray, follow me.
The arisen has been approached.
Guard all you want. It won't make a difference when I wrap you. See?
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it if you like. Yon ox cart is broken beyond repair.
The roads are hardly safe.
Careful now.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm taking a few. Well done, Master.
A common reward, frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Over here, if you would. Battle is best avoided here.
I shan't allow any further harm to come. I grant you lightning span. cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we...
Here we go again.
You've a knack for drawing the enemy, Arisen.
Tremendous work.
Our combined might is beyond any foe.
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
Sure to keep wits about.
I'm in.
Not a bad one.
Let my magic grant you an elemental boost. Forgive me, but I cannot find you.
Oi, you there! If you're fit to fight, give us a hand. Lend us your aid.
You're in your death.
Scatter the goblin!
Tis done.
Not a bad idea.
You've a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. You have my thanks. 'Twas a simple patrol mission, till we walked into their amp. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me repay the favour, if there's a chance.
Follow me, if you would.
I dare say we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say.
treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? Onward. Our work is not yet done. On to the nearest location. We were to make for Harv Village, as I recall. It is not far from here.
Well now, that's a tricky place to hide a chest.
'Tis a vexing thing, to see it so plainly and yet be unable to open it.
You've a strong arm. The god was a simple patrol mission. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different locations?
Ow. Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll lighten your...
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. had a thought. Every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
Now,
Our foes are like to use the dark against us.
Pray, light your lantern, Master.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
And since letting the enemy gain the upper hand, the early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. We have found a material.
different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Let me get that. To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
Where there's a way in, there's a way out. I knew we'd put that cave behind us.
The air beneath the earth is stifling, to be sure.
You have my support.
Well done, Master.
We'll want to make it over there, but how to close the distance? If only we had a harpy snare smoke beacon to hand. We could lure a harpy here.
We've got goblins!
I suppose I'll handle this.
Here, strike lightning on your side. I will protect you.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Well done. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
Time spent camping isn't necessarily time wasted.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. You must wait. On my way. Pray, follow me.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. It would be most efficient to make for our nearest destination first.
I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen. Onward. Our work is not yet done. Unless you've any objections, Arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest location. We were to make for Harv Village, as I recall. It is not far from here. Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there. Let us proceed to the next location. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? We were to make for Harv Village, as I recall. It is not far from here. Where the Saurians?
Fire won't do much good here. Best try.
I can look forward to that.
Perhaps you'd like to take care of the remainder.
I grant you life and stand.
I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike through.
One of us is being drenched.
As planned.
Follow me, if you would. Are you coming, Master? Our path is here. Over here, if you please. This bridge has seen better days.
I've got wares of every ilk. Hope to see you again ere long.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the... itch, in my case.
Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed.
I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again.